Your abusia nanso eye da foforo nenda no ye discuss the salutation point of the triangle. And also say absurdity part 2. Last week episode na ye no eno enende mene wo to aso ne ye befa from 1 2 3 different points. Ye be di kan discuss Rosicrucians arcana. What is that? Na ya ba discuss so why should we be enlightened? And here be here say ye be enlightened as people. Na fe ya ba which reason ni ye wi ya be fe super beings. Ni ya ba are we super beings or the super beings are sitting somewhere? When they say witchcraft, sorcery, what is it about? Why mo ena sa sum we ana tumi we no ehye omumu. Na fe ye wi ya hwede nti say ye enlightened. We talk about arcana and then ye be call a little bit into the Rosicrucians no omo laws ni omo rules ni omo regulations ni bi. Na ya hye say spirituality say yehu ana so say it's something simple enough ye betumi aye ena yatena se elusi yehu to extend say de obi abeka bia no mponi ye diso aye hwehwe saa tumi no ewa abonten instead say ye hwehwe efiri yemu eno ene ade ene no ye be discuss. I think say last week we said a lot inti afa wahu niama nkola ye niama esese wo ankasa wo ye yehu ba bia ye firi hwe ase na yehu ba bia ese ye sorry su di firi na mama wate ase so obi anso hwe ase a waka fom na emom no obi a hwe ase a o wa kwanya so sorry obi aso wa kwanya so o hwe ase inti bibi boni ni ho ana bibi papa nso so eni ho ana meka kire o say onipa bia nso ni tumi obetumi manipulate the universe because even a common soul mpo se wo pese wo manipulate age se wenya nipa ne consent me nipa ne breaki ni soul contract and sana wetumi enya kwan aye ni bibi se meka kire wo say onipa dasani entumi breaki anything from the universe and in the universe and the cosmic law. Jesus is a typical example. He was God. But oye na doing so beba hano. Na so go through rules and regulations. Okoso obayem eme ye wo no. Nti obi eni wa waye bibia ma obi a wo Ghana. Obi ampo entimi enye bibi because a single soul se we be breaking the contract. This what jijina mana go against the will. Asofo bebre a go through sa niama we bi mu de ntokwase omo to so a omo ahwe ase flat. Sa niama we ende no ye to aso say ye bedi sa asem no ho nkomo se we refi wantie hwe kura me ka kire wo say anomantu a obuada na kire say me ma hu say eye sleep effort and food but obroni say sleep food and then effort untumi create bibia e wo bible no say ensa anya adwuma no e mani ndidi enti no wonananom kasa na omo kasa sa no mantu a obuada no eno aso na wo ho ensa anya adwuma se wantu a wonya adwuma na wanya adwuma nso a obebuada unnidi eno se handa anya adwuma no eno so endidi nti yenya yensem ne bi ne yakon ne no ne yetesade agu books mu ena ye nenam ho because ye nte ase ehu so sa niama we na me ne wo discuss e wo ha sei nende I have about 2 questions no mama mbisa na afa yenhwe enne episode no abusia I want to ask a question. I am not saying don't plan for your future or build, but when you are buying sand and stones and fighting over land so you can build a big mansion in Accra, has it ever crossed your mind that in less than 1,000 years, the whole of Accra might be covered by the ocean? Obi baby say, "Edi na o kikeng." Me bompa is 1,000 years to come now wo ho. Na watch sa de we na wakai. Ba video because video ni de be wo ho me de bi a me ni ho. But ebi a wo de wo be wo ho. Nti e wo ho 1,000 years na watch say de me kai e wo mu ana say enim. When you go to court, and I make a last week, you know, a near me walk court and in some me walk court in ye japadi a ye pre. And no so, and I ye kwa ye mfa hwe nko. Emfa ba ku se mpo emfa nko. Obekọ na enuanom ene enuanom na omokun ajapade ho ayiri ni okunu omokun ajapade ho adofo na fofo mi na mebisa sa eniama ni nyina ye kwa ye de bekọ he a question what dreams are de we hu say 1,000 years to come no aha sen na ha beye enkran ha titiri sen na beye because obi apese oba nkran. Have you ever wondered that in a couple of 100 years no one will even notice there was a building? What dream hu say 100 years to come ehina na wunim 100 years ago na wokọ what to see in what to saying. Now how old are you krapo in the first place? Now krapo what a shock ni niamani 100 years and how many people na clock it? Hey. History tells us that all vibrant cities and civilizations that existed over 5,000 years ago are all buried. So what makes you think your mansion at airport or East Legon will be around even in the next 100 years? Yeah, civilizations, ancient Akabulan, yenim. Egypt heye mpo. Ya bury near mama sesi akora nipa tuntum bi oni that place. Nti e de na e kire se Isle Gondan ya wanya bia ebi kura timi ni ebi mokun aka kire mo se wo kura wo a wo han obi dan che so obi han dan kura onye nipa. Ni ye pri we ni ama we enu nti ye mfa bibia ho ye bekum ye nua mia ne kon aputi ya all sort of drama just to get money and buy all these houses. Ye be twendue wo wi ase nyina sa ye te so ase nsuo ni nyina just because of money. Me hu so obi aso risikada. Edyo nti wo dwen ho ebisa ho se omo se na Africa fo omo nana omo wo ewi ase omo control the civilization ni ye ni nyina ewo hefa. Wo dwen sa ni ama we hu. Na se wo 100 years kura 100 years, and where will you be? How would your situation be like? And our condition be like? I am not saying don't build houses. I'm not even saying that. And suffer to buy stones and sand. We are all doing some. But how long will this last for? And is this why we came to earth? Eniama ye to toka sahudo day in and day out. Ka fufuro. Day in day biya de chini ade saye. I remember some time ago, na I found a Range Rover Abba Fufro. I think that time now I was driving Highlander, the very latest one. Na a Range Rover buy and I'm missing my Tobiana, me ana me way na Range Rover Abba. And ye me toy 2024 model, the Amitri. Pen almost 2025 dear swaba. So I'm like, what is the point? iPhone 5 buy iPhone 6 buy and this is here drew iPhone a hefa. Me say me podi me to me use to be mam kra me who use unti me there. I'm always a Samsunga. Inti me bisa say ada iPhone 9 baba no say da na meto bi so mudu wo no mo jampe ye omo nye ho no. Inti me gusu e twen iPhone 9 and samato because me hu inti me bisa me ho say inti ne kra no. Ewiase niama no kwa ye pre a ye de kwa hin wo force na uto we wie ya na another one aba uto we just said ne kra ne sen bibisa o wadwen ne sen and I make the most high pleasure akrapo e wasase su krapo ni ye ya ka nka ho edan bibia nka ho no de fom kra wall ho kra yetumi ye wo ho nti ne kra pa ene sen Ntino ehefa all these houses ni ade you fu dan we si we efe na nne we aba ade be mpa na ye ba asase we sei nso se ye ba abaye cause niama we yina ye hu no wa hei ye beja wa akọ. Can we make life easy and simple? Can life be easy? All these are questions are me pese me bisa. Can we take life easy? Can life be easy and simple? Yeah, so for no back Revelations platform no so no mo back compound no so answer no so for back so why are the pa na chese cars na egu compound no so no hwe na mbisa say ne krakra ne sen ne krakra ene sen abusua We started a series on how we want to learn the same things our children exhibit in spiritual activation. Children come into this world as a vortex of pure energy. I want everybody to understand this. Medical catch your Bible say, Medieja edere na ye mabofo. Nenti sa wo your bofo na befa honam we na obetinem you are still obofo. No bofo uyeja. Nti ye pure vortex, a higher one. Energy na ya abofra no. Chese wababa experience this dogma na shifting from the right hemisphere with a high vibration and powerful God-like frequencies. When I am kola. Today, I want us to discuss what the real focus is. The entire work asasi we say so. Uwaha den like ubeye den waha. A lot of these holy books would explain to you. In fact, this question here me bisa we. Baby, I will be why are we here as humans? A day in tini waha. Sa some way would be so be on to me yano. Omo be try so mube yano no so yano with from the holy books. Inti me bisa one kasa personally. Sa uba janeba wo daddy. Why are we here as humans? Mpacho, what will your answer be? Once abe de mami. Nti yen kra ye ba ha be ye de nipa ye den e wo wiase. So we ye kremoni a obeka sa wo ba sa obesom ala. We ye Christo ni a won so de ni so osuru ni ufie aha ya kwantuom. So mo no mo wo property e wo wiase nyina. Nti sa wo ba bebisa wa say na obeka sa de we na ndem pese mi yi ano na asem ni nyina etutwa. Because ya me say yemu bi bebre yenim ne enti a ye wo asase so na eto da bi a ne niam a minim sesi ano eye me ya say na minim when I was 17 enti se mi hu say said the sesi a knowledge no aye open na ye free na we put in a little effort a ubenya all this understanding no wama wo life aye easy ama wo na nipa mpe a na aye den na so uye wo ho den enye nipa nyina na be ye enlighten emfa ye nyina ya dwen ko bankuro mu da na so ni nyina so eye. I want to ask you this: has your child ever asked to tell them about why they were born? Obebisa oda say obebisa say mami eye den ti na wo me a obeka say wo me ba ha be ye den. Paucho, what will your answer be? So oba ebisa wasem we ya wo answer ebeye den. This is a tough question that sometimes some people answer with reasons related to destiny and life purpose. Ubisa ebisi wo destiny, ebisi karma, ebisi saying, ebisusi saying. Some people also feel it's karma for others to be born at a particular time. So today we are going to try and put some answers together for all of us. So that when children ask us that, Mommy, Daddy, what is spirituality and why are we here on earth? You can answer the child, only another question be ebedi echire. Ediaba. Esan say, this simple question is difficult. Nobody has ever answered this question without these holy books. Inti eneno moma yenhwe na yenhwe because they are very, very important to me. So obebisa osade inti ni ye wa na ubisa wo say nipa kora ye wa ha ye denya, and then you will get answer no 100%. This episode is very, very important to me. Me man krankre bia akwaba e de ba spiritual wadumedie kese yi so ebiom. I believed you, and I send you love. I send you love, I send you love, I send you love, I send you joy. I send you strength wherever you are watching me from. Baby, I will be emra abo wo honom no ehonom nchia ena me de bopni. I send you love, mesuma odo a ebro odo nyina so odo a wabubu akafom mpo a etimi pagya wugina ho no. Sa odo no na me send de ba baby a wo bia ade bia edi wunya no mesuma asomdwe e de ba wo kramu ukumemu uhuhumu eni unipeduemu asomdue ena emmo empini wo. I send you love, I send you love, I send you love, I send you love, I send you love. I send you love and I send you joy. I believe you. I believe you. I do not bless you. I believe you wherever you are. Condition be a womb be. I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. I do not bless you. I wish you a nature day and I welcome you to another episode of Spiritual Hour. A lot of downloads happens here. Eniyama nipa binumu ntiminti ase no eno na ya ekoso ewa ha enen so ye da foforo na ye discuss salutations point of the triangle. Ubetumi aka say absurdity part 2. Last week episode no eno na me ne wo etwa so ene me pawo chow firi wo kumemu ne wo kremu na tie ade we yie ende so why basa wunim de enti awo asase su na wunti de enti awuhu eyawo na wunti de enti ebinum hu de ede na wunti de enti awabrabo onye stable maybe ubetie ahanom awie no ubeti ase na ubeti niama bebrase na sa wote abrabo ase a won stress that much mo akwaba odo ekwan so ahade wunim. I am the pride of our ancestors. They speak through me, they hear through me, and they drop every particle of information through me to us. I love you and I send you a greater love. I am the greatest G, the Queen herself. I welcome you with a lot of love. Mama mwehu topic I discuss baby ayebe kwani baby ayebedu. When our ancestors first came to this land, they met natural surroundings, but they didn't like it. So they began to cut trees, dig the ground, and create space to fit what they were comfortable with. Ye nananom emwampo omoba asase so no de omobeto said de na ewiase nankasa etie minim se no nti na Bible say onyankopon hu se na asase ni ye sakasaka no kan say let there be light na light baaye minim se sa de no na transcend abanipa so a baby a yawo obia ne baby a yabo obia ato no nia obeto ye ni situation obeto wo mu no opese odin sakra ye kese edeba obia pese on add up to dia obeto ye no sa ne ye nananom so ye bo mu ana ye wo mu ebeto asase so no omu hu se dia na asase ani ti na omu beto mu no omu ampese de tie no enti omu ye omu adwene so omu nso be ye niama affecting the way ompe into omo started so omo kati trees ni bi ni ade yusu na omo abreso no de na so omo kati trees no na omo yusu a na omo de nyansa sanse na nyamesuro wo omo munti na omo kati ye bi ye se de nchiri manyina ba omo so benye bi etwa na omo de aye baabi a omo da no na omu ntwa de omu twa ne mfa nya baabi omu da no ma omu adwene ni nsi se omu ndwene enchiri ma no ho daabi esanse na nyamisu eni nyamisuro ewo omu mu nti na omu ye niama na omu body aka no ho ban because na omu nye shallow minded people na they think future in addition to the present yen ya bresu isa na ye dwene ana. Every creation on earth ono so create be once anoma na otwetwetwe ahaban na ono so de ye ne bibi age se opete ono pe na on si dan ntinam da bi ensu otwa e na osua nyansa se ensu oni jaye a obesi ni dan I minim se sa na Africa fo abaye we don't think future ne e wo honom na ye dwen hu da bia as at how etisa no mintumi nkyere. This tells you that humans are not natural to this structure. Inti niama na yekika bubo mu ni nyina no ubehu se enye natural structure te ye na nanom mpo na omo sesem no na omo nsesem free nature ni mu enko artificial say flowers nyina me de enye edua enye rubber but what I'm trying to say is flowers nyina ya ye no rubber. The more we try to get closer to the universe no the more I drifting away from it. Yen nananom no nti na make to say check everything now you will understand that the earth has shifted. Baby ayeti say the ball e bi so. And so ye say ye ne ya guy. Ye ne yenim. Ye nananom abreso no. Omo no mu twitwa te say no ma obubu a oti ho bi but o hye say surroundings ni nyina bibia wo ho wo fie dua ba na si wo hello abrochire ukwa edan bia no mo agya fie edua ba ko asi wo Ghana obetwa dua ni nyina tu egu edio omo ma breso na me kire wo no omo twa no na omo bo di aka no so ho ban ye de ye twa sika na parity nanso yense sika na nwe nti se ekrom ha yeti bibia ye kra with all the rivers surrounding us se ye kra fish every South Africa ha ene ye de aba we learn and adapt to how things are done. This is what we do here on this death realm. Ye nananom abreso no omo started so omo adapting no omo eye niama with natural stuff na chemical bi enim ende roof kura ye de ndade ni ye guso gate nyina ya ne ndade ya twe ye hu afiri nyankopon hu ya twe ye hu afiri abode no hu ya twe ye hu afiri bibi e ma ye nipa hu ya twe ye hu afiri bibi e ma ye nkwa hu nti se we hu time ye di hu ye nananom abreso na so no mo ye primitive no wo na nanyi ye pa ubehu ni ye fa omo betu awiem ni ya hata omo uf osifra me ntoma wei ufra ne ntoma wo se ubema me na na sokon aduane edi sesi a obi ba yo se the whole day ye man aduane ni ye enembre ehina hu sade we bi wo 32 35 die too soon ya poison ye ho isanse ya twe ye hu afira bode ye no ho bibi ekoye mu bia ya de ebekunyen eno so ne ye wo ho time ekọ ne ya dwene ne ye energy si na awo. So learning is the first thing. Medical culture say ye ba ye no ye be suae ye be hu se de ahate ne ye nya ye nananom start say omo ye niama the way a omo ebe fit omo ne ye so ye ba ne ye be adapt ne ye add up ne ye add up until learning the first thing ever. Until learning na de ne ye learning de na ye sua moma ye hwe we ye Rosicrucian Arcana. When you hear Rosicrucian Arcana, there are two things I like about the Rosicrucian order. Me say learn broad. Me platform we pay na me dey happen na me learn. No, learn from everywhere and pick the ones that resonate with you. Because paracetamol, ebinum painkiller, obinum sesi obe fainti, we are not the same. We have different paths. Ntini yan wo ye nyina mbom dakro. Entafompo ye wo ma ye wo mu nyina mba dakro. Nti memma obi anka ntro se nsua bibi ade we nko an esua obekun. Obi a ma wo ye ade a wo gina faako se no, ma wo hu so ye wo enemy. I'm telling you. Obi a ma wo ye ade baako a wo gina ho a ma wo nko no, ono no obekun because wo ye nipa ya ma wo saa. Me say Russell Christians no, omo order no, eniama bi wo mu a, niama mienu a mepe. Na no na mepe se me ne wo share. First is there are 22 course of life called the Salutem Pontis Trianguli or salutation point of the triangle. Share, your biggest problem is how these people twist words. Omo de maye ni ye confused. Na ye be wi be hu words ahodo omo atani amaye nya apparently no shi ni ho na ebinum so ka kire yen se bibi wo ho. Enti no, this Salutem Pontis Trianguli no, the same as salutation point of the triangle. Sa the Star of David, sa eyes of Horus, and it's those signs na mo say mono. This is it. And then there are 7 great laws of Arcana. Omo side na dia mepelu no. Memo be and can't say read one thing. Natina faku. Memo be and can't say on one platform. Ne dia na ye papa e yentro. Learn broad. Bible cra can say munsa hu na hwe. The first code is my favorite and it reads like this. Medical catro de ye me de wo mu no. Me si mienu, mabo mienu ni na ma. The first one na ye me de pa no. This is how it reads. Or say, in the morning, before rising, thank the God of your heart. I want you to notice this. Take a critical look at this word. Thank the God of your heart for the new day that you are privileged to live on the earthly plane. Or say, wo sori anapa da onyame a oti wo mu no ana wo kuma mu no ase se wama wakwanya kese na wo so wote atiasefo asase su bi and ask the divine to inspire you through the day or say ma obo ade no wadi ka da nyame ote wakoma so nim nti no waka kire ne se omboa wo na dia wo pese wo ye no wonye. Listen, you cannot ignore a plug. Now jina wanom se wo pe light ana wo pe power e wo bibi mu sa yon na wo kita you need to plug it to the source. Now when you heat na wo pe no fridge o bibia wo plug, there is a reason. You are the source. So we are part of the source. Into we are like a plug. Bibia is assembled in you. Just plug it, tap it, connect it to the main source and get power. Wait, now we say what they are shini wumu. Into wako jina source no ho. And I will screaming, "Erade me power, erade me power." Ube jina have 500 years. It doesn't work like that. There is particle be of the source in you like a plug. So just use it and tap into and as a connect into the source and you have power. This is why what I like about the Rosicrucians. Odi can acknowledge the particle ne woni mu no. Na fe waka kire divine ne say what happen no o inspire no. Na your person oye the day ni mu nyina onye. Then standing facing east, take 7 deep breaths as you focus on the vitality that is awakening in you. What is the meaning of this? Well, at the moment you start to take deep breath, for 7, you are just would spark it. What spark the chakras, spark a crown chakra, na light na so. At that time, you will not be limping as a human being, but you will walk as a spirit being. Because unyani anapano, wakika se nyame nyina abom, when nyane die wumu, and na guided ya honamne deko. Do we do this? We are very simple, and it's difficult for us as black people. We are always looking for things in a tree, in whatever, I don't know. God have mercy. Obi bisa himself with God, your God. Drink a glass of water and then begin your daily activities. Into sorry anapano, I would yes, I deal with ya meka no. No what for salt ne ba kwa to ha. Because don't forget, say we Fred the God in your heart. That is the electromagnetic field na ewo wumu no. Until you throw salt into your tongue. Now one glass of water no. The day is salted. We enya dia woko jina baabia na obi akoje usika ena me dia ma no mo amubisa ena how do we pray? Is there any prayer than this? We this rituals are what starting with day. Try this and see what can stop you. This is everything life to me and I love practicing it. Nti se wo ba fie ho do ma na pa wo be hu me no me si abontin ho anapa no I just face wherever. And I say things. I said a fear. Because na me catch there say you me Friday. Internet say there's connection. Na my friend me home. My friend me dine wo me mu. Then I trigger it and then memma me chakras ni nyina so. You see, my topics are even problems for you people. I say film then obi abenye biaka. Sanka musumi didi ye na mejeje group susun sika na me da ya. Ankalawu. So Mubisa say, how do we pray? How do we pray? This is the way of Rosicrucians. Don't actually make static that never. At the moment you do this, no, you can say for sure, say your chakras and now your wheels are ready. Bibia is in line. You cannot wake up and start going without doing anything and call Jesus. If you call Jesus, it's just like warfare power without a plug. One kasa de wo munu obi amfane de mount say Gina Fekita. Nti eba ne sa na wo do honam na na ade you are limping. You have left your spirit behind your body. Nothing will work for you. This is the reason why a lot of us are failing. Enye juju ena enye she. This is it. This is the first code of life in the Rosicrucian order. But I find the reason for life in the Arcana laws. Sankro for me broad. I have done an editorial on the Arcana laws, so I won't go into it. Why I want to know? Google now. I can say this for me chest, me full chest. Say no platform has video than we do. No platform. We've been consistent for 8 years, every day, back to back. And we are not giving you could see the growth. Even while watching the crowd, you could see the growth in you. We are not joking. We are not selling anything and we are not preaching anything outside of you to you. We are preaching yourself to you. But if your child asks you why you are in this realm, first understand that your child is an alien to this system and now want to learn to adapt. So tell them that we are because you and I know it's an alien. And this a nipa na bechere ni niyama onye ewa hanom. You and I know this. Nti se woba eba ha first or ye alien wa ha. Onim hwe ade se fe ne ye bechere the system no, the brainwash, the damages ni nyina ye ne ye beboa nkola no makoso ne ya ma omo adapt ade a omo behu wa ha. Is that how we supposed to be? He said, "Ubebi sa say ye be ye den wa ha. Kachere the plane so your ho wa ha na mechirim." We are here as spirits to learn about the extreme of everything. Mema Renfi, you are here as a spirit. Now we learn Biblia just like you say Jesus did, just like Buddha did, just like Muhammad did. Won so se Nyankopon na wo hwehwe ne no wo ho a otumi di bibi fa wo so edeba. Never be static in any platform and anywhere. Sa hana bibi wo na nti won hwe ba bia biom da bi. Learn from every corner. Make a great decision. Ebetumi aboa wankasa na wagina wo nanso so you don't get static in this temporal condition. You don't belong here. I want you to understand this. We are here to understand pleasure from pain. We are here to understand happiness from sadness, life from death, heaven and hell, good from bad, left to right, up and down, darkness and light, hot and cold. We are here to experience all of this. We are here to experience all of this. Or tiny or do. We are here to experience. For what is life if one cannot feel pleasure or pain? So one ton so shemua, obey den who sins ye. So bad time be a wona neba, ambe experiencing this kind of life. Pain, no one besu, no one complainia, no one kasa, no one yesenya. Obatani be so stressful because nebani kasa, nebani nsu, who the neto one no da ho, se be kafra facha me one shakro beka se nebane jimi. Until we are here to experience everything you can think of. Ewo asasi we say so. Obi a wan experience anything ami keken nyina pain ne bufuo ne one experience all these things now the person becomes a vegetable na cheso nipa no sebe kafra tabiemu wan sheda anye nipa pepe sa na to de bia like I said earlier no there are things I minim now eye me yase na minim when I was 20. And remember life is so easy for me. When I get to my house, I get angry, I get frustrated. Na jefie kakraka we panti ni so mfa so okra ne sen. Anka forest bim na mabubo ntonton dan bi. Na me hyemu na me sori anapa manye nduemu na me ye me meditation. Na me sori na me pese me di we ya me wura ni mu ana mate we na me di asija so. Ma betena nkran. Me fie. Na uto parazum na clean na yesei na we ya yesei na obi enmofra na obi eja dan ne hoko na dan ne si ho obi so nya ba bi nda fada ne so nko de mene so beda ni problem. This is where we are. Confusion. This is why some children become stubborn in their teens. They go out of their way to understand the ranges of pleasure and pain. Ubia obatan bia ma on kantre me. Wa wo ba na no ye gidi pa no. Oyin ya ono no ye perfect gentleman. Cool kra. Ebetimi buru omuma na omadwen na koka baabi afi abofra ni growth na ye static baabi esese o change 7 years bi o change no aka on to me change biom. The Chinese use the yin and yang to demonstrate this better. So above, so below. Just say like, why do we find it difficult to understand this? We don't actually know. Is it because we lack knowledge or we don't understand these things? Tell your children that they have come to a place where the right brain is God. A Chinese, say, believe in yourself and believe in your hands and believe in your ability. Because your was also started here. Ono so was one when believe you one who better for my better waha. Intiminia. A Chinese will tell me about this. Ghana ni the microphone amaneba. Ghana ni di odoso esiniba asene ema o tushire. Ghana ni the nylon achechere ne beti ewo makaranta release metals. Egu sa brain mu e de ma akola no. Chinese ni aka chere ne ba say, "Hey, believe in yourself." Hey, Africa. Tell your children that they have come to this place or way. They are spiritual energies that live in pure one energy. Ma obienti asiye nyame nye different baby nchen wo wo hwe me wa ha say. Tell your children this. Stop manipulating your children. They are here, yes, to jump from the right hemisphere to the left hemisphere, to experience everything here. No more a greater decision. So they push back to their originality. Because this body na ye timnocrat some way I make no ase into body no utimu a usha se wo me wa hoden vulnerable enise bibia tutu obi no ye bibia ama no ebedu baby na body na nka say ye bibia, but because this body no understanding this kind of law ninti no ebedu baby no se si a meti hanum se mendidi ye ne mendi manya me supplement ye na ma exercise ye at the age 60 na everything is declining. Say wo pe, say wo ye poor, say wo ye rich, everything will be declining. The body understand these laws and this kind of language. Inti bibia be decline ya ma na afa de wenyi na afa wasan abedane abofra na wo sini nyina tutu afiri wanum afa honama ye mere bibia na ye obi necessary oye ma wo nana your ancestor not to asem we ase enu nti no sese me show ma wo si fifi a won so hye me na me si entutu we obibini se onti we ase o ofre nyame wo baabi I mean to mean ti ase honam no mpo this mechanism na onim say in total 100% or belonging to this death realm no this body understands law. And nothing on nipa bi ani ate asefo asase so obetumi aka say wa escaping birth, growth, any death. They are laws, nobody can break it. Nobody can break this law. And this mechanism understand. Yen, we don't want to understand this. Yen pese ye better say nyama we ase ye bibia ye frenya mi bi firi baabi so mbeye so what here ye den. But they are here to experience how it feels in polarity, correspondence, karma, survival, death, and life. In short, you are here to learn about how to live on the left side of your brain's hemisphere. You are here just to jump from your unyami sunimu. Now what babe feni pursue at the ato ho at their experience and no ye juma and no ye purpose no. Then says a wo ye static wo purpose nimu. You would have to get all the ability and the energy to jump back to your right hemisphere. That is where you belong. This is what Jesus came to preach to you. Obefa kwate bia to ne honam so na owu ye ne nansa so no osore ye na okotena agya ne nsa nimfa so. He went through all the atete ne animguase ne obro ene mo se mo ma ne vinegar ma ne numu ye nyina. It is telling you the things that can happen in the left hemisphere. Why you are here to experience every pain and every stress on this earth. But you are not supposed to be static. You are experiencing what you don't have at where you came from. So you are here to experience. You don't have to get stuck there. And no, and I am preaching many pa. Yempese nipa ebete sa nneema we ya mi kan nyina ase na ya dane sebe mo fancha me na ya dane nneema anu ebutu nti no ya jump from the right hemisphere about the left hemisphere na dogma any parazone ya de brain watch ye ho. Now we are out of the brain completely, totally. We have become like animals because of lack of knowledge. You came here as a god. Now you ubefa kwate bia to ho so na ubeye nipa su. You don't get infesa wo ka ha. Esese wo hu se wo ba for experience bi wo experience ya back to your god-like being. We a problem. So wo beti se niama we ase a na fe wo beti enyini so ase. Nti na meka se sebe ka fra mo fancha opani onim nyansa de ye brutal case. Che so no kra de. Na che se jamade no kra bi ni ho. Because abofran openi nyini a na o jumpi from the left no ko she ha back a ubehu se ne honam na sa ye mere na ne sin na etutu panimu o no throw tantrums. Say mama meduane endi obetumi kura asu na watumi kura obeye niama ne ye na na efira no ntoma yenya ne ye ni se ye ne ye bibia ede ma no na eba ne saa na se omukọ back etu omunya misum. Say abofra ya wo no na almost say wenya dementia. There is nothing like dementia. It is called dimensions. Because eba ne sa na waya abofra nti o operate ana or assess all dimensions no nti sabe na sem no beka ni bi ne be ye etheric nti no wo tie no na wo ye fool ewo this 3D no di abrewa ne kan na sabe ka frafacha me ye nkwasesem wo wasese wenya dementia o onkai ni di mpo biemo waya akwala we eye common and a simple knowledge say ye hu we ni ye putu we nyina together we are better. So someone will say, but Maame Grace, you said we have to awaken to live in the right side of our brain. So why is it that a child is born and must learn how to abandon the right side and rather move to the left side? Obia bisa question way. Good question. And that is why it is called the great absurdity. Then you looking like style be. The soul and the body, the spirit, everything understand this thing. Onim nia oye ne ha. Onim nia obeye ne ha. Na senka ye boni ne kuni panka bofra ye wu ni sesi a wawu no ono so e. But you can say experience there. Ono no see your experience one day no wako back. That's the soul's decision. Oh my God. The reason why we are here on earth is absurd. We come here with something, but we don't need that thing to live on earth. So we drop it and adapt dogmatic ways to fit on earth. Then after, we find ways to get back to what we used to be. Listen. Obiye ni hono mo a wahu tie. Obiye ni hono mo a obetumi asesa bibia te ase. We can only use knowledge to do ourselves good. Obiye ni wo so ono no wotumi wo wi ase ade ebesi wo wi ase ono si obetumi asesa no. Otesa na busuafo na busuamu nyina problems. So obi ba ha no one go through this process ni mpa. Na wo fo mpa ni nje. This is why we are here. Wo bedru ha no mo pa bibia anya adwuma wa ha because aha anya wo aha de wo ba sa wo besra ha wo be experience ha. This is it. Inti se wa ho de ni na wa ha susu. How do you explain something like this to anyone to understand? Ade a me gidi se bebirate ase ebi mo so ebi ebe kakra. When a child is born, that child is from the higher planes and comes to lower planes to learn about how it feels to be here. Then he forgets everything in the higher plane and now finds ways to relearn it. This is why I am screaming. We say unlearn to relearn. Unlearn, like purge the brains. Obi anyone no de ne ho share religion bi ene maame na de ne koe. But se wunyini koduru ba bia, you have the ability to change. You have the right to know what is good, because time na o maame hye watade no ebeduru ba bi no to atade ne ma wo na wo hye. Ebeduru ba bi na wa na wo to watade na wo hye. Afa eduru ba bi na ne wo pe e na wo ye. Na eduru ba bi na wo na wo to ma wo maame e ma ni di. If that growth is there, now your physical things are, I want you to know that there is also a growth in your spiritual life, because you are a spiritual being. You cannot focus on one side. The left brain has got nothing to do with you. It is for this death realm. Don't get stuck there. When you're static, what will left brain anymore, you will suffer. You will lose your soul. This is what salvation is all about. Wait. This is the reason why human beings are on this earth. We came to taste how sweet food is and everything in between. Man must eat, drink, and enjoy. This is biblical. And I'm a Bible kind. To me, this absurd fact is what the masters of the Rosicrucian order attempted to put in their 7 great arcana laws, so that people can crack the code of life. But when we say, a particular group be there, like when people discover spiritual things like this, or they are able to break some code, or people are able to attain some keys that can influence human beings, then they try to manipulate to have their way, because they also want to create their group, their village, their community, their fraternity. This is why I speak against group. It's okay. I don't want any group. I don't want to walk the same path I'm trying to draw people's attention on. But at the same time, you cannot force anybody to do what you feel it is right. Because whatever the person is doing, based on their benefits, they also feel it is right and it is cool. But Sabani say na nimdie we ni kodi ebinom nsama no mu di bia keka ho no mu manipulating nimdie no nti abane baby a ye duru sesia no akoye ade nimdie no ye tase ne banyansafo. The reason why I'm saying don't look at me, watch my shows, pick the things that resonate with you. Watch everybody's show, watch all platforms and be picking. Never be static in one book. Never. Ay abominable. Ebeseo. Omo dani niya meni sa. No mu di weye guem, no mu di weye guem na ye group ade. Afe ni ya dani animals ni ye real. Because afe bani sa we run around the truth, because we ya bobo adwene no ho, we ya bobo adwene no ho until we look for everything outside. Na eja bibia behind. Onipa pe. Onipa dasani pe. Eno ya ade a osum bia bosum ni tinimu. Onyame a wo hwehwe no ti wo mu. Ukofa bibi foforo bia si hɔ ma we close with tunnels now completely. You are lost. Worshipping anything outside you is abominable. Now, so why should we be enlightened? If this is why we are here, enlightenment is so fast. The dogma you learn on earth must be for just a lesson, but not to define your inner man. This is what the Queen is preaching. This is why I am shouting. This is why my eyes are red. Hey, Abusia. And then I'm sure many will say, I'm growing old. I don't want to grow old. And then I'm sure many say, it's like my face is puffy. So I started reading and I realized that it's part of old age. And I was like, oh my God, it's catching up with me. It is catching up with me. Yeah, I want to die like this. No. But Charlie, if we are seeing you be there. The quest is for you to master the act of controlling both the physical mind and the etheric mind. That is the right and the left. The right brain is the etheric mind, and the left one is this physical mind. You are here to master on how to use this to experience here and how to have the ability to push yourself back to here where you came with. This is it. We must understand left, right, hell and heaven, good and bad, above, below. We must understand death and resurrection. It is all playing in our body. It is all playing in our minds. There is nothing playing out there. I want everybody to understand. Ankawe is simple. Ankawe is very, very simple. I don't know why these things are messy. Obi naughty baby, or no wo bibi obi any she. Adia meme wo. You have, maybe you even have bigger than me. Intina miss obi comment na me de ba me rave. Nkrofo bi ni mi o. Hey, ebi mo omo to me chiro comment mi hu na me ma shi mi say cow. Obi chiro comment na me de ba. Or say he's been watching me. Na ohwe nsema make kanu na okeka be 5 episode no tutu mu no this is and I'm like wow o defining me beginning no getting to my destination while I have not gotten there yet or ringi a bell e wo masu platform way and ankrofo mu ni madie nyina ebi mu omba platform ni so nyina no mo hwe na it pushes them to come there. You can't sit here and joke. When I say I am the greatest, I am the biggest, I am not even joking. If I tell you I am the mother of all spiritual platforms, I'm not even joking. This is the message. This is the enlightenment. It's not about problems in our besa. Find your way, find your path, make a journey. You must not lose control over the higher mind in pursuit of lower mind experiences. Never. Don't ever let this happen. Say, who experience it, I know we lose who completely. No about kahanum. It's abominable. So anytime humans forget or lose control over the higher mind, people from the ethereal attempt to come over to remind us. And this is what we call the messianic order. Truth be told, I believe you are your own Messiah. Simple, my mind. Sometimes, you know, yadia, my dear, you know yourself on your bed. Adia ukoye ye no bi anchew, ekwanya wudi obi fa so enye no, uchu mutin ton time. Woda wompa so a, it will tell you. I was having a conversation with my boss, and I told him something. We were talking about same-sex. Once me episode back, me can say me gather courage. Na match ready people want to have same-sex and what it takes. Into baby Sam say, Madam, what can say same way? What do you mean? Na me chire ni bibi. It got to a point. My boss was looking at my face. He said, "Nah, no say wo." And I make a chire ni say, "Obi eni ati asefo asasi so a ade a o ye no onim say ya na say nyo." Tie, obemme bie ni wanu ma otoka no nye sika on person de kofo oba atenem. Yin nyang no. Obemme bie nye sika o person fa man tena ne kem. Obemme wunye sika you spend on women. Eno na kire say we rich. Nti so obemme nye sika no spend ni wo obemme ho a. It's okay, but onu ankasa e wo hono a onu anakomam because the energy na eti wumuno, you can force it to be at a particular place. But no one kasa rewind ne ho na akọ back. Eno na be preke wo conscience sa ade a wo ye yenye mami asem a wo ken yenye because the energy na wo wumu na kasa e divine. It is a wolf for sin or had too much. What that one panosona will body near mre, na body near zero, na energy near kesia. It tells you, my sister, my brother, adia we ye dear, adia we ye dear, adia we ye dear. A bet preke wako do baby. I fed your bema na twist ya faso. Na yet is a bottle tea at twist ya faso. I fed wutuma engine bium on wine back, no one wine in the back, on wine back, no one wine in the back. What yama not twist ya faso? I fed will stop him bonini bioma. I fed enye. So when people say I have sold my soul to the devil, so be any baby or be a airton. This is what is called I have sold my soul to the devil. At the moment you are doing something to somebody and you don't have feelings, you don't have remorse, you don't pity people, only poor dog no bow no your papa cry, won't say no. When it gets to that point, won't feel nipebia, won't care about nipebia. You will go all level, you will do all the nasty things to achieve what you want. After when you be we na wonama ye mreno, e ho na ube hu se sebe facha me calibus ne kan ye wedding. This is when they tell you, say, what sell you sold to the devil. That time, no, to me call back, to me correct bibium, unhonam ayemre. We, and encrofo, etihwa omoye. Inti energy na ti yemu nankasa guiding and divinity nankasa fighting on this realm. You don't have to get lost at all. Because bibia ubenye be a time will come, you will get to a point. I will be who say, oh, say when you na and faswo be a rampo anyhow. It's not worth dying for anything. It's not worth it. And faswo be a and shada anyhow. Me, I believe you are your own Messiah. Nobody. The amiki na oyama wo ho a na obetumi save you ho. The reason Bible says salvation is individual. One kasa salvation is in Christ. Name kasa salvation is in Christ. He added that the Christ in you is the hope of glory. One kasa Christ on the cross. No one is coming to save you. I'm telling you this point blank. You must remind yourself that you are the God that came to experience humanity. You are Jesus. You are Allah. You are Muhammad. You are Buddha. You are Krishna. You are everything. Same. A God that came to this 3D world to experience life with this mechanism. When you detach, you go back to your source. Know what is right. Don't get stuck here. Don't become the property of the icon star. Don't let this happen to you. You must remind yourself every day. When you are, at the moment you are able to remind yourself, you know what to do and what not to do. This is very simple. Now, me say, and I will, hey, obedient me nyashi. A single soul. So one manipulated soul no ankasa breaking the contract. I want to mean take it so no. I'm telling you. Inti so be aka tro se bayifo beku a ka kire ne se maame great se wo boa. Na emom no dia bayifo ne beye ne se obeba bepe wontokwa ne waka kire ne se oye bayifo. Na bayiye so de want to mean improve wa ha. Inti wo ka kire ne se oye bayifo wa ha. Oni wo begina ba bia oho so ho nya den wo ho. Enu ti na ya sometimes me share Christopher mo ho ya mesiri o. Wo kuburu nsam. Wo kuburu nsam. Na ufia bayifo akra watumi akun no kofre nyame so omekun ma wakogina asori dem ukitedua ne sekan ukuburu nsam. Pathetic. Makam American, one last English that I came back with, I have given you. That is pathetic. Na de na gara fo mkwa broche nche bia na mo slangi. Ma kwasa de bia de ameka na meka bawe sa mabona. Now let's look at which reason. I said which reason. The second thing to tell your child if they ask you such a question is that we are here to master the elements and how to manipulate them. Now, medical can't also be into me manipulating the universe. I told you, and even somebody's soul, you can't take it unless you manipulate the person to come to church and donate the soul. You can't take the soul by force. This is the element. The other day I told people to master the ankh. Master the what do we call it? The Star of David. It won't do anything. Just master it. When you master it, you use that knowledge to create a lot, to establish your name. Sometimes in some people I person woka, but a kwakwa to say woka wa fetuo na person ukun wotamfo na wodofo ne namuntam nti wo person woka asem ne ye kura na ne ka no aye den wan hwe ne ye so people will feel you are judging them. Me and I'm a what platform I'm so obi am meka na asem me so me ka me de. So you see, I'm not taking sides. The other day somebody was like, if you are saying all this, why do you bring the people there? That makes me a mother. Me platform net say I would dear be to me fame. Me platform net is asase be to me fifi so. And not sure will say we have hope for everything. This is why I won the Woman of Peace Award. I put the world together without division. That is me. The second thing to tell your child, and I'm a catcher, no. Obisa osa question bioma. Catcher say you be master the elements, you know, you be master elements, you know, so we can manipulate it for our good. And even elements, no cry, esa wo master na utumi manipulate no. Cause mekene na ama wosa ekwan no. This reason is why I said I like the first code of life of the 22 Rosicrucian order. And our 22nd Rosicrucian order. That is the salutation point of the triangle. Let me chant the code once again. It goes like this. In the morning, before rising, thank the God of your heart for the new day that you are privileged to live on the earthly plane. And ask the divine to inspire you throughout the day. Then, standing facing east, take 7 deep breaths I have added. Add salt as you focus on the vitality that is awakening in you. Afterward, drink a glass of water and then begin your daily activities. What kind of prayer is bigger than this? I answer people's question in the comment section. But some person with the blackboard so way A is for apple, B is for way. Those who are asking how to pray, I intentionally place here and I have said it twice. But they said me be so the other day will be cancer me kasa will proverb mua ebi monte. There is no prayer than this. Adding everything in you into this mechanism to make a move, you can't fail. You cannot fail. This is what we are talking about. This is prayer. You add the whole universe and every chakra or every life or every light or every magnetic field, everything within you, together. Now you are walking with your 2 feet. You are not limping. You have added the spirit to the being. So you are walking as a spiritual being, complete, full, no weapon when it happens like that. What else do you want to hear? Nobody is better than you. I have said this again. You are your own Messiah. You are your own master. Just put in a little effort and see where you will be. The salutation point of the triangle is a magical ritual explaining to others about the need to understand and manipulate energy. You manipulate somebody to donate their soul. They will not use gun. They will say things and you are convinced, then you will walk yourself and go and donate the soul. Mama me fa we ntwem me woni ama 3 a me explain ana 4 a me explain ama ye nyina. De edi kan eye edua noni na amonom no. Ebi noa ahaban no, ebi nso ewe ne saa. I would educate us about noni. Na me we make sure how to do it in your home. Na where you use. But enye pressure e be ne kakrakra. Afesu me educate ye nyina about pure essential oil. Me de be 5 different types ebeba. Na ya fa paper, na ya hwie eguso. Then we will educate ourselves. Then I will educate us so about copper. So if you feel you want to do your own copper from the car tire, I will show you how to go about it so you can do it at home. And you'll be na owo tika obeye den or the better. any two other things that I think I will take my time and educate us, all of us, about it. The only one, I should do it as soon as possible, because a lot are eating poison. The way how to go about it. The plant is good, but it's equally dangerous. And we will talk about it one day. And this energy now, you're manipulating. You manipulate it for your good and to help me and to help others. Now, so also about manipulating and now you are becoming a warlock. Where we a problem kesiye. Out of the 22 codes, I'm very much interested in the number 1 because it explains everything about the purpose of sorcery and magic. Nti eno pen and pen ya kanu na oma am messing it up. You have been told that magic and juju are bad. Witchcraft is bad. Sorry ya bro ya hosa because bibia ye bad. So how come I am saying that one of the reasons why we were born is to understand magic and sorcery? Se magic ne juju ni sadie we enye dia adenti na me aso me san aka se ya wo yen atum na se ye use. You see, everything you do is magic and sorcery. Understand this. Bia wo ye bia ye magic and sorcery. When you speak, you are casting spells on what you want to manifest. Almost say, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. He casted a spell for what he wanted to manifest, manifested. Almost say, yang kwetiri asamuno anye bibi biara wo ye. And also ye biblical. Na se asamuno na ye kasano na ye spell no. Na kire se yang kweti spell no anye bibi biara ye. This is very simple thing for us to understand. Let us say bibi ni ho ebesi without the spell. Inti spell eyeboniana. When you move your feet, you are using many energy points to achieve those movements. When you blink an eye, it is magic. Inti obi yare da ho na so ntumi onantia osofo ne bom payama no. No was sorry nantia. The pastor is casting spell. Ya gremo. Ewo platform you so to me Google no watch after this show. It's because we make spirituality so simple things. Ati asiye no more life aye easy. No more leading a free life. No, we don't want you put fear in them. To me, just like the Bible is also a symbolic book, the Rosicrucian code of life has just the number 1 code as the key to me. And the rest are just normal confusing statements about normal stuff. When they want to do religion and they want to do this regrouping, they put a whole lot to make it look like something is happening. Nothing is happening. Listen to everything and pick your truth yourself. The real key is in code number 1, which symbolizes the meaning of magic, sorcery, and witchcraft. So, in simply put, without magic, you don't exist. How you walk is magical. How you blink. Me was smile be. Se me smile my own boni pa de beche me. I me nye nipa boni mum. But me smile sa smile na like infectious. So me wo inti everything we do no is magic. Uhu oba na kpa when you born so acha afa na achu. Magical. Inti won to me se won pese wo bete sa niama we ase a won to me ntina wiase. Na se niama we se ni wo muso a wonye nipa medical de nyankopon de ato nyankopon say let there be light o se yankwatiri asem na anya bibi bia ye inti it's a spell inti wo wan kasa ahate na be ye wo den wo na wo ba ne nkasa ya eye frustrating pa. That is what we are talking about. So we all need magic, we all need sorcery, and we all need witchcraft, and we all have them. but ability to operate and use them is another problem. Life in itself is magic. How your eyes see, your ears get worse, the mechanics of your brain, and how you use language to achieve things, they are all magic. You must master this daily. In the Bible, anywhere you see angels, know that they are talking about angels. Now, this level of knowledge wa bonten ho. Na se wo begina social media na also hu angel. Uni angel call Hannah. I mean, it's so disgusting. When they say angels, they are talking about angels. Now I will explain. Your ability to master the energies of the three angles of the triangle makes you a powerful God. Triangle near dia sensen ye come everywhere. Instead of mastering the thing, obia ka kire wo say obo tuo kura enkan enum newo. This is our problem. Dogma no ye just too much. Na dogma no so ye no in higher level. If I want to do this, I will channel an alien. Anka ministers no me channel alien no. Na me de camera to me so na ma ko wure ni mu. Na maka ne bibie egu abonten na odi nniama ni na brega na fo. If we want to go this way, let's go Arabic way. Arab for look at what they are doing there. Now they are talking to us indirectly. This AI thing na abani na be Roman father bia no ni alien ejina ho ube hu Arab bia no ni alien ejina ho. They are communicating something to us. Yet that's what hanomo as Paul say and John say. Yet that's what he had to shire and them look at her come out there in the Western world channeling. They just sit and close their eyes and be there. Yet that's what to shire we be saying say yes e wo kurom ha. Ukokan uye enemy. Level be anywhere ye add up. Nananum. Madani nananum in India. Nananum what the men country wonder one India, one yen bedria ba. What's almost the smart say me country. Enya easy o. What spiritual one here discusses salutation points of the triangle. Na angel, an angel. Angel simply means triangle. And where are these triangles? And what is the meaning of that? So when Tobin to Wukoma, can you assess these triangles? This is what we are talking about now. Each point of the triangle is controlled by an energy. Now, to illustrate this to us, they use beings with wings to make us think beings are flying about. No, never. Nothing is flying above. I just say once na etwam ni ntontom. Angel bia fly baby. Wing simply means speed. Onipa bia ni wan ntamanchetu anachi. Na wakotu esika na angel that ahwehwem na one ne kasa oni ahwehwe wo fie fra ni tum ese yes ampa. If you sleep and see a being with wings, it is a construction of your mind being used on you by the dream masters. This is it all. And a way, and a way. They are just symbols and languages. Me say wosi hu angel na papa dampare na kan twa no photo bra. Ente sa so abra. Enye na papa e ba ya, o se otumi frɛ angel man kasa me se on frɛ angel ya bɔ ne hwene. Afa de angeli on kasa na minti o se o wa chichichi na o wa chichichi wetumi age call no so akasa ye na mente wo ne e da na problem. Drama ye be before there. Angels are simply point of angles. Simple. Listen. All the things we put our faith in, that you wear me way and I me call when I be protecting me na we be anyway be protective. Kwaje ade na be gina no mu shoot na hwete wu. I wanted to talk about something but me share the right time. I wanted to talk about the bunkers. Obi anyone mo bet omo te say akon so no unnim na aka omo ho asem dwuma omo bediu na we di omo wo biwa ha Ghana ha. Na meka se meka omo ho asem a e de nsem bebre beba because me se meka bonkes no ho asem a I will get into the prayer cathedral the way omo asi na mu hu dan bia wo omo sisika akomu na de na ekoso wo ho. You don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. If it is a bunker, minya mpanimfo ni bia anka baby we dey question o. See minya omo anka mabi so omo say is it bunker? The bunkers in Ghana, what actually are they doing? Omo asem a they one time, or might say our concern, but we will still talk about them at the right time. I prompt you. So when we take off, they know I told them. I wanted to talk about this. Na angel, when you get deeper into these things and you'll be catching us, so she angel, one child will be fu. You so why now they you were just a liar. Angel simply means angles. Now angles no our body no let's go. Everything in this world has many points of angles. Yes. Master how to manipulate the energies that control these points. And you are a god. Assembly in any o. Assembly in any. Abusia. Enche bia me show mu video. These people think say they almost no almost stop it. Your friend is saying scholarship no. Apparently now mu bie doors amaye. Ye cut sword very soon. Ye numpo no ye benya ye spiritual libraries ni ye bibia wom benze. Very soon ye be give you videos. We are unstoppable. Nyankopon be se ne ho anunyam. O se onyame be. This is what we are talking about. When a minyanko biya beye. Understand these angels, say angles, and know that they are in your body. And when you sleep and you see them, understand that it's the masters and almost send those signal, symbols, signs, languages. So you are able to master. It's not a being be or fly about like a fly. When a problem no, I have become enemy to Obia. I understand the vibe. Until this happens, we are not going anywhere. We keep pushing till we get there. There is nothing anywhere than what is sitting inside of you. So everything in this world, a sanity, a point of angles. Masters, omu pese wo ankasa wo master the energies, and now wo master these angles. Now wo be nyame or master this point. Now wo be nyame. Who to me master you a god. The reason why I told you the other day that I operate from the right hemisphere. Me tie janin senifaso. So show your child a triangle and explain to them that if they see any occult sign like that, it signifies learning to manipulate energy for his purpose on earth to get back to his originality, the right hemisphere. Kachira kolano. So when you see these things, they are not protection. They are signs. When you see angel in your dream, this is what it means. You must master the angles. When you master them, you become a god. Tell these children this, that when you master this, you become a god. You shift to your right hemisphere. So you pave way for the soul because you are just here to experience here. Oh, your hoho, ewaha. We have a problem. O koto emwetia ahead pounds mokai. O koto obofo. In school, they teach same thing in science as chemistry. It is in school. And in my mystery school, it is called alchemy. Same thing. Inti chemistry ni alchemy no. Oh my God. It's the same thing. So angels are simply masters of angles. They are not flying on the roof. That is why children don't take for granted how they can move and play around. To mean stop it abofra from playing. As I say, to mean all the angles. Your angles ne where you muno. I say you're flexible. Children are flexible. They can sleep at any position and at any size. Are you flexible? And why you barre? One kasa why you barre? Unai kura ukumu a. Enkwa usisi kura ye didin ma watu pa shorty. Ay! Wait till the mofra. Omudi agro, because humans do not understand the level of energy manipulation that happen before you even blink an eye. We don't understand our bodies, not to think of the energies inside of them, not to think of the power sitting inside of us, not to think about God himself sitting inside of us. To us, we are useless unless we worship something that we are beyond. And your spirit is here to master that act. That is why we are here. You are here to be an angel or an angel. Africans are seeing angels. And Crawford channel aliens no. Echiro book no. Africa for so omo use angels ni nyagani saying. Omo de omo ani hu no. Ti Crawford no share omo say abedi ba na Crawford wezi. Humans take these things for granted, but there are realms in that movement of the body which is a powerful spiritual gift. If we don't, until we understand this, nothing is happening. Even if you want energy, sir, we are everything powerful. From the crown of our head to the soles of our feet. To be actually whoever. A lot of us have turned into stones. No flexibility. Stones lack that ability. They cannot. Flexible. Do you stone and are you a stone? For example, we feel some things don't have souls. Even human beings, we have soulless ones. This is because energy manipulation is automatic to humans. We just do it, so we don't value it. Onipa eda anapa. Na nani sote no. No ankasa sorry firi ne mpaso. No nante kwa edwaye kodware. So nipa kwa edwaye kodware no anante kwa baabi ope bia na oto aduane ope. Na so di. No abefie no okoshe edwaye dware. No koda no oto ni punu. Na ne safo esi punu nachi. No to me sorry time bia ope no obie no opie. Eko no obewura mu a. Onipa ensombo mano da. Because onika. Oni dan. What sorry na ne 98 and ho so na kafra mo fanche menyo obi no be share ne pant man. Nenye obi na to prison gate ni mu. No diki ni ko ofie se nipa ni medu adwuma ma yembie o. 6 o'clock boy ya ye bo ade no kan obi ye nkoda yembo obi ngu ni so no onipa ni freedom ene de nyankopon ayama no the greatest gift to man eye life onipa se wada nya no ensom ne bo. Because dia ope bia onya ka nti no eno nsom ne bo. Onipa ede ne ho a ompe. Onipa mpe ni free will. Onipa appreciate. So no asore se bia hye ne pant. Oni sika kra wanante akwa aba no that time ope. No sorry time ope. Onipa appreciate sade. Now, let's look at super beings. The last reason why we are here is to master the usage of both creative power and analytic power in us. This is why we are here. Never ever fail in this. Men share say was out to me we muda creative power and analytic power. Don't lose this for World Cup or for E-Levy. Some spiritual masters call this assignment a metaphor of the left brain. Sane bi mu friend. So wo be gina ha ekuro we mu mprempren ani so ayeti. Na wantumi en create hia. A problem. A lot of people cannot create. The reason they copy. Because if you can create, obi copy, you don't want to, you want to do something for people to copy. It makes you a master or a mother. The idea here is that We were born with all our creativity. It means that wherever we come from, that one is already there. Adie bia ye ne hanom no che se wo ba wo di bi ba ba bia wo no ebi wo ho na wo di bia ba ada no me ka kire obi mi se nya nipa nyina na be wi ase so mu benya sika ha ye nya sika wa ha anka mu twa sika na wo sika. Whatever you came with is what will manifest here. Nti one be wi ase ni riches any wealth forget it unto me marry ha we your whole package ayedi abaha. The reason you can't copy, if you didn't come here with it, forget it. So the purpose is to master the usage of the both analytical part of the brain and the creative part of it. Simple. You don't need any explanation for this. So children must learn how to master the art of the meditation as well as understand that 1 + 1 on earth is 2. So these two things now obey and you become a full being. If not, you will be limping. Obey a one-sided being. Into Africa for a one-sided being and I say you can't wait abum you bab. Like you must master both. You are a spirit being. Don't be a being and leave the spirit aside. You will suffer. And don't leave the spirit aside or don't leave. Just say you need both because we here way to access this place. When here body no or the access heavy anything you jare. Say yes sir and ya anything na obeka say enlightenment titi wa bodwe ne se bi gwanum ne wo hu nyina say hatu. Obeka kire me say me nya na ye because my see me ho fine. I am too wise. I can't look dirty. No. I'm sorry. We here we. So we pese we balance here. You must understand these two and operate from these two. Men yet 1 + 1 and a brofun kwan na woka adjoin the right side no creativity no dead. Creativity almost see bebre of them almost see TV stations they can't create nothing. Akronkwa lanko. We here we show I know we are no must say din. Now one friend in Revelation ka be tika. You have to walk with both legs. You have to work with both hands. There's a reason why all the part of your body, all the angles, there's a reason for that. It is telling you that you are not honamope, and it is equally telling you that it is a woman home, na home na simi say, and a home na simi say, better than bodanfo. Because no own to mean a body no. A book in the 19th century called The Cloud of the Unknowing. You can get it. I always tell you, say, wherever I feel you need to add up, I will add. I will tell you the book. So find it. This book puts this in the best perspective. To me, I find the book. The book gives you an understanding of how the mind is supposed to work outside of the earth. In place, one place. It points to the fact that the mind must be empty of everything during meditation. Inti said ya sebio mu fancha mu kodidia muko empty mo gut no. The same way say brain is so in here detox. How do you detox this? The ability to separate from the human side of the brain during meditation shows us the emptiness of certain realms. It is a kill body ni na wura hase na eno na be ma obehu realms ni na wa access. You have that right. You have that angle or that angel to access all other dimensions. Try it. So we are in this world to unlearn that emptiness and relearn it again. Till you come here, you lose it and you find it again. Aya mumma yensusu enhya mmofra ne so. Asem ni nyina no niu. Say heaven, say hell, say nananom, say reincarnation, say titinipa, say fa he, say ko he, say asem ni nyina no nie. Nah, okay, you keep misleading people, and now you keep misleading people. Oh, pro education be what we are say a chain way. Education be knowledge ben and a chain way. Wo mobi infa knowledge, China ni infa knowledge we ma ne ba. Now so far with Jesus ne ma wo ba. What have we created? I'll keep misleading people. Misleading them to where? I don't have a church. I'm not calling anybody to come. So misleading them to where? Tell me. Misleading them to where? Oh, pro. How many can perform such extreme meditation without having flashback thoughts about school fees, rent? Any oka say. Oka say I'm a one of my bosses. They can't say. Can you meditate, boss? I meditate, I don't fit any no. Invoice not the man. A flash for my dream. Hey, can you meditate without thinking about fees and all that? Or something else in this world? Bibiya nyama. Because who nimna Maame Grace video late? What's so bad shit? How are you going to meditate? We must be superhumans. It means that in our flesh, we must learn to transcend. We are here to learn about carnality without losing our spirituality. Another big problem. This is another biggest problem. We learn carnality and then we lose spirituality. These two work together. If you want to be perfect, you should be able to understand and master how to put these two together. You must master them. You must understand this. You must know the limit of your left brain and you must know the level of your right hemisphere. This is what will make you balance. You don't want to be static here. No. And you don't want to lose here either. Understand the measure. Understand the pleasure. Understand the pain. Understand the happiness. Understand the body. Understand the mechanism. And understand the soul that drives the mechanism. This is what makes you a super being. Until this happens, go around and drink whatever you are drinking. Bath all you can bath. Bath 3 tons of coffee. This is what you need. Things like this is what Africans should be looking for. This is what we are lacking. This kind of knowledge is what we lack as Africans. Our leaders don't have this kind of knowledge. The reason they make nyama decisions. They are carnal or they are spiritual. If you are carnal, it's a problem. If you are spiritual in totos, it's equally a problem. You must learn how to blend the two. And you must know the limit and the level and where you belong. When you go to work, you close and go home. If the leaders know this, they should create children's park and make me, I won't take money. So I should take care of the children. What no man meditating into you now can't say me na to abontin. So now if someone asks you to talk about why we are on earth, now you know what to say. So be beside the entity was as so and then natural the entire we are here to learn about what I think I have explained to Obia level. Some time ago, I told you guys that it doesn't matter what happened to us as a people. The current breed of black people only exists to carry an important information needed to transcend. Because niyama nkrofo we di omo afem no mo de ya afem kese ya seche even dia ye kom sesi empo enya agro with all we have no where we are no enya agro but some of us are here the signet rings we are here to carry a particular message to help our children to transcend. These are the things we are here for. You are not here for your car and for your houses and for your whatever. That is not why you are here. To learn things that are not present at where we came from. And to experience this earth. Because there is no earth for the soul. So, the endemini work that is it for today. If you have any question, please drop them in the comment box because now I answer them. Those who were asking how to pray, I think today maybe one key amount. Mama will book, so you can go through it and then know what to do and what not to do. Minia, you are a spirit being or a spiritual being. So it's not only this body. The reason when you sleep, your soul can or spirit can walk anywhere and come back to this body. When you die, your soul is not gone. It has just detached or separated. So understand this and understand that you don't walk alone with this mechanism and you don't equally walk alone with your spirit. Put them together. Understand why you are here, what to do and what not to do, and at the limit you should go, and where to mark time so you don't get static here. You should be able to develop ability to push yourself back to where you came from. So you don't end up in the camp of the archons. They will recycle you. I don't wish this for even my worst enemy. That is if I have Akrawati.